How's it going, everybody? This is GoldenboltLP, and welcome back for more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. In the last episode, we arrived at the Quicksand Cave thanks to a hunch that Gobo had. And did you already knock my green bow off? Man, I thought we were done enough with the. I thought we were all finished with this swag hatred. Oh my gosh. I don't know. But yeah, we arrived here at the Quicksand Cave. And we already actually got through the last of the first part of it. Yes, there is a whole second part to the Quicksand Cave. I would advise that you save here. I'm not going to for recording purposes, but I would advise that you do because this next area is pretty difficult. I gotta say, the Quicksand Pit. Now, well, that was nice. You'll see, in our little, sidebar thing, the little, screen that you're looking at, layout thing that has all the Pokemon that you can actually encounter. You'll notice that I've kind of combined, the Quicksand Cave with the Quicksand Pit. So, things that you see that are B11F or, like, the 11th floor, that would technically be the first floor of the Quicksand Pit, in case you were wondering. Or if you're a little confused and, there we are. It was only a matter of time before you showed up. Yes, this is perhaps one of the most annoying enemies that we could come across in, the Quicksand Pit. Sandslash is terrifying in this. I was gonna say, Nigel, why aren't you attacking? Sandslash is absolutely terrifying in this, area. He is a force to be reckoned with. He knows moves such as Crush Claw, which does a lot of damage, just a big impact of damage right there like it did before. He also does know Fury Swipes, which can really be punishing in this game, as we've seen in, well, that was lucky, I guess. It was lucky that we landed in that room. However, that kind of sucks that there are a million Pokemon in here. Can I just please get through? Yes, this place has traps. This place also has monster houses, so be on the lookout. It is not at all an easy dungeon. Or an easy addition to a dungeon, I guess I should say. Luckily, we do have a couple of Reviver Seeds, and I'm really scared every time I go into a big room in this dungeon because I'm almost certain every time that it is a monster house, so that's good that we just kind of went in the middle of nowhere. Also, I would advise you watch out for Ninjasks as well because they are quite a force to be reckoned with in a similar manner to Sandslash with moves that hit you multiple times. Moves like Fury Swipes really do a lot of damage in Mystery Dungeon games. They are fantastic moves to have. If you'll remember, I did have Fury Swipes on GB back in the day, and wow, I'm not looking out. I saw where it was, though. Also, Sandstorms can happen and there's a chance of Sandstorms happening on every single floor of these dungeons. So do watch out. They will damage you for about 3 damage every time you take a step, or every couple of steps, I guess I should say. Not every single time. That would suck. So yeah, you're gonna want to watch out there. Make sure you're prepped to deal with that. Holding A and B will restore your health, but it will make Pokemon advance toward you. So, you know, use that at your own risk. And can we make it? Is this Ninjask is gonna guard the door? Look at him. Look at him guarding the door. Way to go though, Nige. There it is. Here we go, guys. Time to break. Wow. Okay, that didn't do a lot. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. At level 23. All right. I'd also like to point out that we are vastly under-leveled for this dungeon. We should be a much higher level than we are here. Yeah. And there's oh my gosh, this is not good. Tyranitar is a dark and rock type, and it does have the accessibility to use a move such as called Dark Pulse, which if he uses it, as you can see, he's going to hit us both. Yeah, why did I not use that? Though he is rock, while it is not going to be very effective, we can still use Charge and Spark to wipe him out. So yeah. This dungeon, as you can see, is not an easy dungeon. Something that I do wish that Mystery Dungeon games had that please just be... I was really hoping I was a sleeper one. Yes, I know I was hoping to fall asleep. And Nigel, why didn't... You could have hit the other one and used Absorb or something, because we were dealing with this guy that was... There we go, Nige. There we go. A little extra health on you is never really hurting. Wow, I guess we're going to need to use one of these Oran Berries. I was hoping we wouldn't have to use them this early. Well, I guess we are a decent way in there. We don't have too much left here. But this is definitely the most difficult dungeon that we've come across in this game so far. There's a Sandslash there. It'd be best if we don't wake him up because I do not want to have to deal with a Sandslash. If you see that, I would advise you don't deal with a Sandslash unless you've got, well, of course, if you're not Gobo. If you're like a water Pokemon or something like that, or if you're both grass, well, I guess you can't be. If you're grass, this dungeon isn't terribly difficult. But if you're in my position where you're an electric type and can only use electric moves on a select few amount of Pokemon, well, then you just aren't in a lot of luck then, are you? We've been doing pretty well, though. We're already at the 9th floor, and we're only a few minutes in here. There is no wow, alright. Money up here, I can take that money. And then we've just got 1 floor left here of the Quicksand Pit. And we'll be done. And wow! Alright, guys, we did it! Well, here comes the Sand Slash. I hope I don't speak too soon. Let's go ahead and take this hippopotamus out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Forget that Sand Slash. Forget you, buddy, because we made it without having to waste a Reviver Seed or anything. That's nice. That's nice to do. I mean, Reviver Seeds are quite the investment, but when you can make it all the way without having to use it, I think it's a pretty sweet deal. This is another gorgeous lake area. Fantastic. I didn't expect to see this. This huge lake sprawling underground. Yeah, look, something's glowing way over there. That light. I'm sure I've seen it before. Yes, we have seen it before, indeed. It is the same kind of light we saw at Fogbound Lake. That means the light could be coming from a time gear, indeed. The thing that's disrupting all of it. Nigel wants to get a closer look at it. Which I guess would be cool, but wow, it went dark. Wait. What? Who are you? Wow, who said that? Why? Why did you come here? Why? We just came to look for a time gear. Stay away from the time gear. If you won't leave the time gear alone, I'll stop you. Yes, another guardian of the time gear. Who are you? I'm Mesprit. Another late guardian, which means another guardian of the time gear. So far, we're 2 for 3 if we remember our Pokemon Platinum knowledge. Protect the time gear. Won't allow you to disturb the time gear. Get ready. And yes, we must do battle with yet another legendary Pokemon. Mesprit. Actually, Mesprit is actually a girl. I remember the first time I played this, I was like, oh, like, he's doing all this stuff, but really, Mesprit is actually a girl. Which I guess makes sense when you look at him, or look at her. See, I'm doing it there. It is really cool looking Pokemon in this game, and actually, you'll see later what I mean, but Mesprit is like a total badass in this game, like a complete badass. We are wrecking Mesprit though, like this charge and spark thing. Dang! We had an easier time with you than a Sand Slash. Maybe you should put a Sand Slash in charge of the time gear, Mesprit. Erg. But I can't let you take the time gear. Will you please listen? It looks like Nigel's in mid-sneeze right there. We didn't come here to steal your time gear. Really? Don't lie to me. Yuxi used his telepathy to tell me what happened. I know that the time gear from Fogbound Lake was stolen. What? You heard it from Yuxi? That was your doing, wasn't it? No, we didn't do it. Then who's responsible? Who would do such a thing? That would probably be me. Well, the time gear thief has showed his face finally. Who are you? Grovyle! That's Grovyle? I must apologize, but I will be taking that time gear. I gotta say, Nigel, you and Grovyle do actually look really similar. Are you long-lost brothers or something like that? I don't know. It's a little scary, though. I won't let you take the time gear. Look at how freaking awesome Mesprit is. I have no choice then. Bam! Whack! Mesprit's down for the count. Just when Nigel and Gobo stand up, you lost that fight. You sustained serious damage. That was like such a messed up taunt. Is he talking about Mesprit losing the fight to us, or just that little punch right there? He just socked him, just 1-2 punch. Not getting by us. We'll let you take the time gear, big brother. All right. Sorry for this. Well, at least he's apologetic before knocking us out. He's so fast. Not really. We just kind of stood there and let him hit us, but I'm taking that time gear. Well, oh gosh, Grovyle can spin. Swim. I'm sure it can spin a little bit too. That thief is taking it. I'm sorry. Yuxi must not have been talking about you. It was that Pokemon. I'm sorry for doubting you. Yikes City. It looks like a time gear has been stolen. Oh, this is bad. We have to get out of here. I studied there a little bit. Whoa, why? Because this is happening. Yes, electricity turns the caves gray. Which means only one thing. Time has been disrupted in this area. Wow, what's happening? I wonder what effects these stolen time gears are going to have on the other timelines that we've constructed so far. Maybe there's a little bit of reason why that ghost GB was showing up in Platinum. Maybe this had some sort of effect on the Red Rescue Team LP as well. Well, anyway, the clouds lifted over Quicksand Cave and the vicinities of the arid area. The whole arid area? Wow! Chapter 12, the only option, with a nice time gear background. Well, there's Dust Noir with his creepy back face again. Thank you for helping with our criminal investigation. We have Mesprit under protection. Her safety is assured. We are dedicated to all resources to the pursuit of Grovyle. if you come across any information related to this case. He's like, what are you, like an Animal Crossing guy? Like somebody in Animal Crossing and they made your catchphrase Zzzt? Gotta say, I'm never gonna do that. God, Dust Noir, your back face is weird. I'm absolutely astonished. So there was a lake deep under the northern desert? Yes, and it was all Gobo's intuition and Nigel's complete gullibility. But luckily, Nigel is such a sucker that it tends to work. Grovile stole it, and we failed to even slow down Grovile. In the end, that's the same as doing nothing at all.
That's not true, by golly. You all did great work.
Bidoof? Are you okay? Did no one else catch that? Bidoof. What happened? What's going on there? I must agree. Where will Grovile strike next? We have no way of knowing. It's too bad that the opportunity to catch him slipped away. We're back to square one. Yeah, great, but like, did you guys hear what Bidoof sounded like just then? I swear I've heard that voice before. Huh. Dust Noir, sir. There are some clues. One time gear was at Fogbound Lake, guarded by Yuxi, correct? Another time gear was at the Underground Lake, guarded by Mesprit. Oh, that reminds me, Mesprit told us something interesting. Besides, you know, being a guardian of the lake, and guarding a time gear, and being awesome, Mesprit knew that the time gear from Fogbound Lake was stolen. Telepathy, yes, it's one of those fancy things psychic Pokemon can do. None of you adults would figure it out because you're all like ground or normal, or normal. Or I guess, oh, there's a pretty big variety. I guess I shouldn't say that. Croagunk's over there, isn't he? 3 Pokemon in total represent the spiritual world, and they're said to keep the world in balance. 3? So besides Yuxi and Mesprit, there's another Pokemon like them? Yes. The last of the trio is Azelf, known as the Being of Willpower. My favorite out of the 3, actually. And I'm sure a lot of people's favorites, too. It's just really cool looking Pokemon. Yuxi and Mesprit both guarded time gears. Therefore, Azelf may likewise be protecting a time gear. Wow, this is incorporating some nice Platinum lore into the story here. Oh, I see. If we could locate Azelf, we might find a time gear with the Pokemon. We? What are you talking about, we, Chimco? You just run your stupid little assembly. No, I shouldn't be mean. Chimco probably puts a lot of work into this. I shouldn't criticize him. I don't know, I'm being weird. All 3 are said to dwell at lakes. It is a fact that both Yuxi and Mesprit were encountered at lakes. As such, I believe that Azelf will be found at a lake somewhere. Let's keep something in mind. Yuxi's lake was located on a high plateau. Mesprit's lake was hidden far beneath a desert. In both cases, the lakes were in unusual places, so the lake where Azelf lives must be in the sky, right? I get it now! You're saying that we shouldn't look for water in usual places. Yes, that's exactly what he said. I commend you on your wisdom, Dust Noir, sir. I feel renewed admiration for you. Thank you. It's really nothing. Chatot, may I remind you that you're not the guild leader. No, we too revere you. First it was you, Dust Noir, sir. I don't, said Gobo in the corner over here. I think you're dumb. Maybe the other places were searched. The Eastern Forest and Crystal Cave. I don't know. Dust Noir's... I don't understand your face, Dust Noir. Is it supposed to be an eye or like a mouth with a tongue? I mean, you've got like 2 other faces, so would you really need a face on your head? Bidoof.
Yep, you want me?
You want me? Did no one... Everybody didn't even catch that! Dust Noir, how are you not noticing Bidoof's weird voice? May I borrow it briefly? My crystal? No, siree. That's my precious treasure, by golly.
Precious treasure.
Of course. But rest assured we won't take it away, or do anything of the sort. Now, Gobo? What? Sorry, I was over here hating you? Not liking your strange faces problem? There's something I would like for you to do, Gobo. Please touch Bidoof's crystal. Excuse me? Excuse me? I should touch the crystal? I don't want to touch Bidoof's crystal! If a secret remains hidden in Crystal Cave, if Gobo touches the crystal, I'm not touching nobody's crystal. I don't care who it is. I'm not touching Bidoof's crystal. Dimensional Scream? What's that? It sounds like this. That probably clipped really badly. It's a special ability that Gobo has. He can go sometimes when Gobo touches something. I'm not touching nobody's crystal. That's gross. I don't care who it is. Oh my gosh, really? Hey, there's really an ability like that? Yeah, and you don't have it, Corfish, so get on my level. I desperately wish to borrow the crystal because of Gobo's ability. Please, may we? Bidoof, say no, I don't want to touch your crystal. No, be on my side, dude. I know you got that weird whatever voice going on, but you can't do it. I can't refuse a reason like that. No, I don't want to touch anybody's crystal. No, get him away from me. Bidoof turned over the crystal to Gobo. I don't want to touch your crystal. This crystal, what will it reveal? Gobo, why are you so curious? No! Everyone's watching. Yeah, this makes me uncomfortable. Everyone's watching me touch Bidoof's crystal. I need to concentrate. On touching a crystal? Well, Gobo? Oh no, it's happening. It's happening. Here it comes. Oh god, this is all sorts of messed up. The dizziness is starting. Here we go, another dimensional scream. Ugh. Ugh. Now I'll take it. The time gear. No, you can't take it. Never. Well, it looks like Azelf was in some kind of crystal area. Grovyle was trying to steal a time gear. Surprise, surprise, isn't there? There was also another Pokemon. Was it Azelf? Anyway, the crystal did trigger a vision. Which means that it must be somewhere where there's crystals, right? That seemed to be lucked out that Bidoof picked that up right immediately. Did I just, like, give Sunflora a little kiss? There's a little mwah. Gobo described the vision revealed by the dimensional scream. What? You saw Grovyle knock out a Pokemon? Yes, again, one that you've never seen before? One that looked an awful lot like the last two he knocked out? Yeah, I wonder who it must be. Your ability is thrilling. Alright. Alright, Sunflora. Step off a little bit. Back up. You're like too close to me. Like, we are staring into each other's eyes like way too lovingly right now, Sunflora. I don't think I'm okay with this. Like, you are just looking right at me like nobody else is. Sunflora is just gazing into my Shink's eyes. Did you see the past, Gobo, or was that in the future? Come to think of it, visions in the past, visions in the future. It's never clear when my visions take place. Well, so you're not sure if it's in the past or the future. That sounds like a pickle. Well then, since it's impossible to tell if the vision is of the past, future, or the past, then Gobo's vision may well be of a past event. What kind of logic is that? No, Dugtrio, what kind of logic is that? Well, if you can't tell, that means it's one of them, and that one of them is the past. Dugtrio, go back to talking to the sea. Apparently you've done that too much. Everyone, please hold on. What do you want, Triple Face? Yes, it is true that it may have been a vision of the past, but it could have been a vision of the future. If you would be so kind, would you please remind us what Mesprit said, Nigel? Who informed Mesprit via telepathy that a time gear was stolen? If I recall correctly, you did say that it was Yuxi? Yes, it was. This is exactly the cutscene that we saw just a couple of minutes ago. Explorers of Sky loves to do that. There's no mistake. You know, now that I'm seeing this, Sunflora is just too close to me. The name Azelf is new to me. I only heard it today from you, Dustnoir, sir. Then there's still a chance. If Mesprit claimed that Azelf had alerted her about the stolen time gear, now here's some logic, Dugtrio. Here's how you logic situations, not just assume it. Therefore, also the event happens in the future. Well, good thing we know that. Good thing we have equal, I guess, support for either way. One more point, and this is a sure thing. Upon touching the crystal, Gobo experienced the dimensional scream. The vision indicated the presence of a time gear, which means maybe what we seek is in Crystal Cave. I logicked that one around earlier. Look at us logicking things, me and Dustnoir, not Dugtrio, because that didn't count. We may already be too late, or we may still have time. As long as there's a chance remains, we must never give up. It's our only option. Roll credits! Hey, absolutely. There's no other choice. We have to pin our hopes on this. Good thinking, Dustnoir, sir. Yup. Oh my gosh, I'm all fired up with excitement. Gross. I don't want to know what you're fired up with. Dustnoir, sir, there's only one thing to do, and that's explore Crystal Cave. Let's go! The whole guild will be involved. Onward to Crystal Cave! Guildmaster, please issue the call to duty. That stare. Guildmaster? Guildmaster? That stare, he's staring at me. Love, is it another love stare? Are you with us? Oh god. Zzz. Huh? Zzz. Hey, you gotta be kidding. No, it looks like he's fully asleep with his eyes are wide open too. Ew. You wouldn't know anything about that, Sunflora. You can't open your eyes ever. The Guildmaster is so very charming. Ugh, God. When do you suppose he took to snoozing? You think that maybe he's been asleep from the get-go? I wouldn't put it past him, everybody. This just won't do. Everyone might notice that the Guildmaster is sleeping. I must rouse him somehow. Perfect Apple. Say that. Say Ziz Snorfle. Huh? Guildmaster! Chatot. Yes, Guildmaster! Yes, Guildmaster. I love it. To take it from the top, there was, everyone, we're going after Grovyle. Yum-tor! I love Wigglytuff so much. Let's go to the Crystal Cave. Indeed, we will be heading to the Crystal Cave next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me on this installment of our adventure. From me to you, have a very nice day. And I will see you guys next time.